Now, a major review into deaths in police custody will look at the use of restraints by officers. An independent inquiry will also consider issues including mental health facilities and apparent suicides after suspects are released. The reviews are being announced by the Home Secretary Theresa May later. Joining us now, Joseph Kotrie-Monson is Director of Kotrie-Monson Solicitors on Fleet Street, who specialise in serious criminal cases, and also represented Leo Barnes, the man accused of the murder of two pensioners who committed suicide while in custody. Good morning to you, Joseph.
Good morning, Lisa.
For many, this is going to be a review that is long overdue. Is that how you see it?
I'd call it scandalously overdue. The initial response, Lisa, of most lawyers and people with experience of the justice system to this announcement is great. Is Theresa May actually serious, or, in fact, is she just having a go at police who are becoming the favourite easy target for her to look good in her upcoming attempt to becoming the Prime Minister? The reality is these deaths are the result of many factors, but the utter failure of this government to tackle both drugs and mental health as issues in our communities must be part of the problem. Of course, the second issue is one of police accountability. And the simple fact is, in London today, a large proportion of the public regard the police as out of control. And the countless reported deaths of people at the hands of police, for example, seem never to result in the justice that the public expect. But of course, making police accountable, that's only one part of it. The police are completely underfunded. This government seems addicted to cuts. When a client of mine is arrested, Lisa, there often aren't even the officers to deal with the interview in the station for 15 or 20 hours. Those delays cause stress. Stress leads to incidents. And of course, some of those incidents are fatal, a scandalous number. And there are further avoidable delays in the detention process. The government has now cut the fees for legal aid so much that the interviews are not even taking place because, as I speak, the legal aid lawyers, who already earn less than bus drivers, are on strike and won't even attend.
Well, it's clear, Joseph, what you want this review then to achieve. Let me just put a quote to you from Simon Woolley, Director of Operation Black Vote. He says one of the greatest challenges for policing a multicultural society, because let's talk about London in particular, is trust, he says, and we build trust by having an inclusive, representative police force, one that does not view a young black man or woman as a potential criminal. What do you say to that? Because he said it in this context.
Well, black people will not join the police because they regard the police as racist. And you can't just overcome that in a year or two. There needs to be a cultural root and branch, education in the police, which is very difficult to achieve. You don't change attitudes by re-educating your existing intake. It's when the members of the police force who have these old attitudes retire that the attitudes disappear. It will take a long time. It's not a quick fix. It's a flywheel, and bringing that momentum takes lots and lots of different actions, consistent actions over a generation, not just 1 or 2 years.
Joseph, really good to talk to you this morning. Appreciate your time. Joseph Kotrie-Monson there, Director of Kotrie-Monson Solicitors over on Fleet Street.